sniff that. I'm Bud Summers. Today we're going to talk about major and minor chords. What's the difference between a major and a minor chord? Well, they sound a little bit different. They're constructed slightly differently. They have similarities. Major and minor chords are both built on three-note chords, triads. They're both three-note chords, and they each have the same root and fifth that are this far apart. See my hand now. In between them, though, is the third of the chord, and it either goes closer to the root or closer to the fifth, and whichever way it's going makes it major or minor. So to hear this, let's do a D chord first. You know how to play a D chord. And the major chords tend to be equated with happier sounds, as opposed to the minor, gloomy kind of minor. Now I picked the D chord because the note that changes is on the top string. The human ear is going to hear the top note first, or be able to pick that out and discern what it is, and then the bottom note usually, and then after that it's those notes that are in the middle, and that's why sometimes we have trouble distinguishing in harmonies and figuring out what's going on with things, because those notes that are in the middle are a little bit more difficult to determine. But as you work at it, you'll get better at it, of course. As I said, these are just triads. They're three-note chords. Now you can say, well, shoot, my E minor, I've played that before, and I play all six strings. Well, that's true, but you play an E on the sixth string, a B on the fifth string, an E again on the fourth string, a G on the third string, another B on the second string, another E on the first string. So even though, yeah, we got six notes going here, three of them are E's and two of them are B's. Okay, so they're the same pitch, they're different octave levels. The third is what makes the difference there. Okay, so we have the components of both major and minor chords. We've got the root, which is the letter name. If it's an A minor, the root is an A. We know that. The third is going to be, in this case, A, B, C, G, E. Okay, so root, third, fifth. You always start from the root, give that the number 1, and then just count from there. If the root is B, B is 1, C, D is 3, E, F is 4. So you're going to have some sort of B, D, F for any kind of a B chord, major or minor. Okay, and as I say, the third is what makes that difference. If we went up a single string, just finding notes, we would find, and this is, you may go back to lesson 12, the 3 rules for finding every note on the guitar. If I know that my notes in my E minor chord, for instance, were E, B, and G, okay, I need to find an E, it's open string. I need to find a G. E to F is a half step, F to G is a whole step. So there's my G. G to A is a whole step, A to B is a whole step. So there's my fifth. That's an E minor chord, arpeggiated. Okay. If we want to find an E major chord, there's our different note. This is a G sharp now. So we start with our E, which is open, first string open. We got to find a G sharp. E to F is a half step, F to G is a whole step, G to G sharp is a half step. G sharp is a half step, A to B is a whole step. So that's your E major. Now if we want to shift between the two, Got it? Okay. What you should try to do as we move along to things is try and get used to hearing the difference between the major and the minor chords. Okay? I'll see you next time. I'm Bud Summers.